And what I'm doing is I'm thinking about where I'm going to work when I go to do my next step, which will be knee in hams and knee in glutes, right? Just pressing it. Ooh, I feel that right here at the top of these glutes and hams. How does that feel for you, Abby? Good. Let's say Abby did not want as much pressure, because not everybody does. I'm going to just gently palm walk. I like to do a little bit of petrissage. Just let her know that I'm here. I've got my legs touching her, because I'm not a ghost. You know, not a ghost massage. She knows exactly where I'm at, exactly what I'm doing. So once I've gotten these all warmed up and said hi, she knows what's going on, I'm going to come in, stand on my feet. My goal is to take my knees and put it right here in this where the gluteal meets the hamstring, so right there. Okay, we're going to slowly lower down. Ooh, how does that feel? I've got my shins resting on her hams, still supported by my feet. For some clients, this is it. They're just like, oh, I feel so good. Oh my gosh. And that happens a lot because they haven't worked their legs. Their legs are not used to touch. We don't want to go crazy, right? We don't want to hurt them. We want to bring them to where we want to go while still respecting where they're at, okay? Abby, would you like some more pressure?
Yeah.
Nice. So Abby is here for it and I am too. So I'm going to lean forward. Ooh, how does that feel? Now all of my weight is really focused on my knees, where they meet, that glute meets that ham, right? And the big thing is too, and this is new for us, our knees are still learning, our feet are still learning, right? Pay attention to that tension. Ooh, I feel that in that right ham glute meet. How does that feel? So what I'm doing is I'm shifting my hips, ooh, to really focus my weight onto my right knee, onto her right ham and glute. I'm gonna come over here and do to the left. Ooh, how's that feel? Yeah, a little bit much. She's okay, we're gonna stay here. I could go deeper, we're good here. Right, oh, so nice. Now I've got my hands on the side to help prop me up while I do some of this deep work. Once I'm locked in and I'm holding, I'm gonna back up. We're gonna do palm walks up the erectors. Be mindful of the spine, right? Nobody wants a whole lot of pressure on their spine. I like to take the heel of my hand, find the erectors, and just shear off to the side. Get some of this movement. Ooh, how does that feel? Most of my weight is still on my legs. I am putting a little bit of downward pressure and outward pressure with my hands, just responding to how she feels. Right? How does that feel for you? Good. Listening. Now with female clients, you can come up to where the bra is. Just be mindful of that clasp in the middle because that can dig in. So just go off to the side of it, just like that. Right? I like to come up to the shoulder blades, and just separate them a little bit. That feels nice. Ooh. Right? I know. Big deep breaths. I know it's hard. There you go. Now Abby has a pillow under her chest, and that just helps diffuse some of the pressure on that front side. Some clients might like this, some clients might not. If you have a client that is very top heavy, has a lot in front, you can use a breast or chest pillow, or you can just use a regular pillow. I wouldn't necessarily do this portion of the move on somebody who has broken ribs. Something about pressing on broken ribs doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know, I went to school for this, right? I like to come down to the low back. Ooh, how does that feel? Just press. You can do a lot of stuff here, right? What am I working on? Everything.
Can you maybe speak to something real quick that I know we addressed when I was in Oshiatsu training? We could work very easily in the upper body on people with implants.
It depends on where they're at. Usually if my clients have implants, they're going to have some sort of chest or breast pillow to help diffuse some of that pressure.
Right, okay, but you can still do good control.
You can still do it. I mean, obviously listen to them, see how they're feeling. If there is a concern about their implant, either with moving or encapsulation or something like that, then obviously adjust.
Yeah.
But a lot of times with breast augmentation, there's a lot of scar tissue all around here, right? They cut through all of this stuff. If they go into the armpit, there's a lot of scar tissue. And that starts bringing everything forward, right? And we want to open this up. So pressing in a little bit helps mobilize this rib cage because we're going to do more stuff later. Does that make sense? But if they do have implants or have some sort of issue going on with their chest, you could just do gentle palm walks, you know, traction down maybe, or more focus on the low back. It just depends on where they're at and how they feel. Does that make sense? Okay. So once I've done that and I feel good with the hamstrings, I'm going to take my knees and we're going to do knee and glutes. This feels amazing, right? One of the things to keep mindful of is here is the sacrum. We don't want to put our knees on the sacrum. Nobody really likes digging in bone. It doesn't move, doesn't feel good. So we're going to put our knees right here at the top, right at that top. Okay, I like to take my knees, feel the sacrum, slide off, and then press in. So watch my knees. We're going to do a nice soft knee at first. I'm going to come up, move in just a little bit in between her legs. My feet are, no, babe, come on back. My feet are by her knees, because that's what feels good for me. I'm going to slowly lower down. See right there at that top of that glute. Ooh. And lean in. How does that feel? Right. I got my hands here to stabilize. Sometimes you can do that pressing on your client. It can feel a bit much while we're trying to do that. You know, we don't want to use our client too much for what we're doing. Once you're locked in, now I'm going to lean up more on my knees to get more of that pressure. Would you like more pressure?
I think I'm good.
Okay. For Abby, she's good here. That's great. If I wanted more pressure, I'm going to lean up. I'm going to put my feet down just a little bit, but I could stand, or not stand, but like sit up and stack my weight more. She doesn't want that, so I'm sitting back. See, so I'm sitting back more on my feet. This is good for clients who don't want a lot of pressure. Abby wants a little bit more. I'm going to come in.
When you put your feet on my calves earlier, that felt really good too.
Yep, and you can do that too. Like, oh, look at that. What am I working? Whoa. I am working the whole back of the body. Look at this nice, right? Right? And this is just where that creativity comes in once you feel comfortable, right? I can do some neck stuff, right? Ooh, right? What am I working on? Neck, glutes, hams, calves. What? Ooh, ribs, intercostals, right? Lats, traps. I'm coming down here as low back. Ooh, right? SI, glutes. Oh, I want to work glute medius a little bit. Ooh, I'm going to come in here. Look at that, my knee. Ooh, right? Just by turning.
Stay like that.
Right? Yeah, you can come on in, right? Just by turning. See how my body is? I've got all my weight here. My left leg is stabilizing. That's okay for you, babe? Okay. Left leg is stabilizing. If I want more pressure, I can lean in. I can move my leg around. Ooh, look at that. These are tools, right? The body is three-dimensional. Abby is doing amazing stuff right now. So we know when we've done elbow and glutes, right? Usually, mobilize the leg. Perfect. I'm going to come in here. Put my knee on her glutes, sit down. Oh, Abby, would you mind handing me your heels? Heels to your glutes, please. Thank you. Okay, I got you. Go ahead and relax. Got her. Her legs are floppy. I'm going to lift up just a little bit. Ooh. Right. Now, I really like to do this move. I like to move down and put, again, knees right where they meet that glute border, right? Nice, solid on those hams, right? I just stand or sit up a little bit, stack my weight. You feel that? Ooh, how's that feel, Abby? A lot of that weight on there. I got her legs. I'm going to grab her feet. Just lean forward a little bit. So now what am I working? Right? Everything. This whole low body, right? Glutes, glute medius, piriformis. Ooh, we're going to rock around. I got hams in there, all of them, a lot of them. I'm also stretching hip flexors, the inner pelvis, and quads. Right? And this little bit of stretch too in the feet and in the peroneals. I'm working the front of the body from the back. How efficient is this? Right? So much that we can do just by thinking and feeling and connecting with our clients. Does that make sense? Broad to specific. Okay, I'm going to come down slowly. We did a lot of work on our clients.